Hello, my name is Daniel Nguyen, and I'm currently a sophomore at Boston College studying finance. A little bit about my background. I was raised as a first generation student in Boston, and from an early age, because of this, I developed an identity crisis just because I realized I wasn't like every other kid in my town who came from wealth. Because of this, I became more resourceful and I grew a keen interest in my own personal development. And this really did foster my interest in creating solidarity within marginalized spaces so they can become more inclusive. And for example, now I'm a part of the culture club here at my school to create more of an Asian presence. And I also do consulting work for kids who grew up with disabilities so that they can find job employment. For some of the reasons why I want to join Scholars of Finance, as mentioned earlier, as a first generation student, I really did become aware of my identity after my first semester at BC, just because it is a PWI. I felt disconnected from my peers just because my peers came from wealth and had mentors who could serve as people down the road if they needed. And I thought that entering college would really just solve all my problems, but it honestly just made me more aware of my identity and what I lacked in terms of resources. And I believe Scholars of Finance will really be able to bridge this gap and provide me with a community of determined and driven individuals who are willing to develop both personally and professionally. And through things such as the industry introductions or the mentorship network, I believe I will be able to gain valuable insights, and those conversations could often even lead to meaningful connections for me to thrive in the corporate world and what I hope to achieve as a Scholars of Finance. So when talking to friends who were a part of Scholars of Finance, I think one thing that really did stick out to me was community. And when I look back at all of the communities that I was a part of, they were always about uplifting one another so we could hit our milestones and pursue our passions. And I believe Scholars of Finance is really representative of that community I want to be a part of. Just because through my diverse experiences and talking to people from various backgrounds and creating solidarity, I believe I'm really adaptive and I'm very flexible. And I feel like given my experience, I could bring unique perspectives into Scholars of Finance to push the mission forward of building its leaders. In terms of reflecting on a Scholars of Finance value that I believe I have room to work on, I would say it's excellence. I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself just because of a first generation student, and I create a mindset of sort of all or nothing, preventing me from staying healthy and balanced. And I've taken steps to prevent this by either voicing my stress out to my friends and trying to be more collaborative instead of just dealing with my stress all to myself. And I just really hope Scholars of Finance can help me ease this stress. Thank you.